for
It's been a few years since I've been with the Black Order, but damn, it feels good to be back near the French court.
Did you say you were in the bathroom?
Oysters.
All right, and next up is Edward. Next up is Edward the Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm right here.
Edward?
I'm standing right here.
Where are you? Oh, just step on the box there, Edward. It's all right. There's a box there for you. There you go. Okay.
Someone made this podium way too tall. Good evening. How are you?
The long and the short of it.
You're funny.
All right, thank you, Edward. All right, we have some. I need my glasses for this. It's really so small. I didn't mean to insult you there when I said small, Edward. We have some questions that were compiled for you gentlemen, and the first question is: if you were elected as the king of anime, how would you deal with your personal shortcomings? And how would you use them to your advantage in our big world? Start with that.
Well, as you can see by my jacket size, I've grown over the years. And I've learned from my different trials and confrontations with Akuma that I've learned a lot. If I were elected king of anime, I would ban Akuma human marriages. I truly believe that marriage is between a human and a human, and I would totally ban Akumas from the altar.
Thank you, and Akuma Matata to you. And your rebuttal.
I have a quick question for Mr. Walker. Was it hard to build the DeLorean to go back in time? I have an answer for that question, actually. I assume by your question that you think that my height challengedness would make a big difference by comparison to the big world. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Sure, why not?
Well, I've created a graphic display that I would like you to see. If you would please put up the first graphic, please. This is the world. I drew it myself, thank you. Next graphic, please.
Yes. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Next graphic. Do you see that? That's Colonel Mustang compared to the world. And then finally the third graphic. Wait, where's the second graphic?
Where is it?
Excuse me. Second graphic, please.
Really highlighting those shortcomings.
Is that the second graphic you're looking at? You can see the size of Colonel Mustang compared to the big world. Now let's see the third graphic. This is me compared to Colonel Mustang compared to the big world. So as you can see, size doesn't really matter when you're talking about the big world.
Wait for number 3.
Really? I can't see anything up here. Do we have slide number 3? Good. So that's my answer. When it comes to the big world, we're all pretty much about the same size. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, give it up. Give it up for them. If every answer is going to take this long, we'll be here till next Thursday. All right, here's the second question. Both of you were child prodigies who lost pieces of yourself as well as loved ones. If elected, how would you use this experience to lead the world of anime?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that question. How many people in here have traveled on a plane? Just let me see. Okay, show of hands. You know, I feel that the TSA is so hands-on with their airport security checkpoints. They're so attentive to the needs of their patrons with their aggressive pat-downs, bag searching. I would open up a big brother, big sister program where TSA agents would be available to mentor younger people because they are so hands-on. And every con-goer that joins tonight, this TSA program gets a Tim Campy as a pet. Isn't that right, Tim? No. I see you. You need a TSA hands-on experience? I'll take me.
It's a very good answer.
I care about the TSA.
Clearly. Well, you all know what happened to my brother and myself, and the experiences that we went through really made me grow. Don't go there. Gave me strength and determination. Anyone who knows our story and our quest knows that we don't give up. We keep moving forward. And that's the same determination I would use to lead the world of anime. That and my brother is really smart. And he'll help. Thank you.
Give it up for him. I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Don't touch that, that's intended. It adds about 5 inches, I think. Or it used to.
We have a special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States! All right, number 3. Sorry, Chair. They say behind every good man is a good woman. I prefer being behind the woman myself, but that's neither here nor there. You each have a beautiful lady friend in your lives. What advice do you have to give to those who find themselves in a similar relationship positions? I believe this is known as the friend zone.
Well, I think the friend zone is great. I mean, you think about it, I get to hear about all these great guys that my friend zone females are dating. I don't have to worry about staying out late because I'm building interpersonal social networks within a gregarious homestead of meaningful human connections. 7:30, boom, I'm in bed, right, Tim? That's great. Who needs that pesky staying out late? Ooh, yucky. Only Twilight vampires come out at that point. I get compared to the guys that my female friends date, and it's very humbling and good for the soul, and you know how important souls are to me. That's my answer.
Is Tim a potato with wings? I'm just asking.
It's a butternut squash.
Yeah. All right, okay.
It's a little bit of butter, just a touch of cinnamon.
Edward?
We all know that there's a very special woman in my life. Her name is Winry. It took me a while to know how special she was, and she can also yell really loud. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hi, Winry. No, I was just kidding about the thing yelling loud. I was just kidding. How did you know that? No, I'm going to tell them. I will tell. Yes, I'll stop by the store. Yes, dear. Yes, love you, Snookums. She is the most beautiful girl in the world, and even more so now, because I have some very exciting news for you. Would you please put up the next graphic? Yes, it's true, I've knocked Winry up. It's okay, we're engaged. So there will be a little alchemist baking in the oven.
All right then. Every king needs a right-hand man, someone that can be depended upon. Who would you choose as your running mate, and why would you choose this person? Start with Alan.
Well, I wanted the Hulk. But when he gets his scientist panties in a twist of anger, that clothing budget is outrageous. Then I wanted to go with Johnny Young Bosch. However, I can't afford the anti-female fangirl repellent. You would not believe how expensive that gets. To import it from Canada, don't even get me started. So, I've decided to go with Alphonse Elric. He sent me his resume and letter of intent and told me he could get me a special discount on alchemy. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
1 second, I'm texting my brother.
He's in the waiting room at the Black Order if you'd like to speak with him.
Thank you, Doc. After much searching and much thought that I've given to the decision of a running mate, I've chosen Warwick Davis. We both like Star Wars. We both like Harry Potter. We both like Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. And he really looks up to me. And that's important. Thank you.
And that looking up to you thing really limits the field, doesn't it?
Well, it was either him or Vern Troyer. So I decided to
Either
go
one of you
for
picked Bateau? Bastards. All right. Extermination is a difficult task, especially for those of your stature. I didn't write this. Whether it is in exterminating homunculi, I hope I said that right, or the Akuma Matata.
The Acuma is the hybrid car that they're releasing next year. That's fine.
I just want to say that you nailed the homunculi, Mr. Bond.
What would you say has been your most difficult task that you have faced? How do you think these experiences will help you in your position and title, if elected?
Well, I feel like exterminating celebrity Akuma is the most difficult. Barry Manilow, although he has hits, 100% Akuma. And when he gets exterminated, TMZ shows up and they use very unflattering pictures. The other exorcists make fun of me. It's just a headache that I don't need to deal with. So I think it would help me because you don't really get starstruck at that point. I mean, when you've been to as many Barry Manilow concerts as I've been to, I don't even have enough fingers to count how many times I've been. You really don't get starstruck anymore, and I think that helps me.
Barry Manilow?
Barry Manilow, watch out, Neil Diamond, you're next. I've got your number.
Texas Ranger.
Sweet Caroline, that's nightmare fuel.
I tend to agree. I've had many difficult tasks in my life. It would be hard to know which one is most difficult. Just the other day, I had the hardest time getting the lid off a jar of pickles. I mean, I ran it under hot water, I tapped it on the counter, I couldn't get it off. And then, of course, I hit it with a hammer. I had to clean the pickles off, but it worked. So, I know how to problem solve. That's the key. And the same thing I did to that jar of pickles, I can do for the world. But I mean that in a good way.